Hi, I'm Bob Palechek. I'm with the Pikes Peak Region chapter, which is primarily Colorado Springs and Southern Colorado. We're a small chapter, and I knew that coming in. But you know, I saw a lot of the same type of concerns and issues that we have, you know, with everybody else here, medium and large size chapters. So that was really helpful. I joined CFMA. I think somebody at my office, you know, recommended I should join up and start going to meetings, and that's what I did. And then about a year ago, I got asked to sit on the board, be on the board, which I agreed to do, but not knowing a lot about CFMA, not knowing definitely not knowing enough about the group, which is what I learned a lot of this last few days. And some of that was on me. You know, I didn't take a lot of initiative. You know, I'm on the website, but I'm not looking at everything I need to look at. And the amount of information that was just overwhelming. That's available there. That's what I learned, and that's what I need to take back to my chapter, because there's other people there that are in the same boat. They need to know to learn more about the group, and that's you know, being on the board or being the incoming president. That's part of the responsibility that I feel that I want to get out to the members. We are definitely too focused on trying to find new people. You know, we know we're the smaller groups. We're trying to get larger, but you know, we're not focusing on the people that we have. You know, and making the group better and stronger, and having everybody learn, you know, each other better and know more about each other better. And I think once we get that established, I think we're just going to grow naturally. I think Stuart said something to that effect the other day. Get all that right first, and then, you know, your numbers, if they go up, they're going to go up on their own. So we need to kind of refocus our group a little bit, and that's the energy I'm looking forward to taking back. A couple things I learned at this event. One was a personality test. I had only once, I think, ever taken something like that, and it was right out of college. It was my first job. And so I have an accounting degree, and I get a, you know, staff accountant position. You know, I'm 23 years old or whatever, and I go and I take this personality test, and I think it was like Myers-Briggs or something like that. And at the end, they scored it, and the guy said to me, I'll never forget, he said, "You probably shouldn't be an accountant." I'm like, well, you know, great. It's like, this is all, you know, only thing I know what to do. So. Anyway, but you know, I stayed with it, and it's worked out great, and it's the only thing I know how to do. And so when I tested here, and I saw that it was kind of green, and somebody said, well, accountants and engineers are green, I'm like, well, fine, I got to where either I changed or the job changed me or something, but I got there, so that was good. And I, you know, I couldn't help but trying to figure out everybody in my department at work or in my chapter and stuff. Where is everybody at? And I'm going to take that knowledge back, and that's going to help me understand relationships better, and also put the right people together in our chapter, because we're sort of going through that process now, so it's perfect timing. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was the events, because you know, I was on a roll with these events, the competition events. You know, we did the cooking one with the food and the commercial, and we won that. You know, and then I won the rock pile contest, and then I run not the Lincoln Log, but the Tinker Toys. So I think it was 3 for 3. And then came the egg event. And I was in that corner, and we didn't do too good. Yeah, you did. And but you know, I learned. So I thought, I felt like I was on a roll, and then I hit that, but I learned as much from that failure as all the other ones put together. And you know, we didn't, you know, there were some bright ideas that we didn't think about long enough. People had bright ideas, but I think they got dismissed too early. You know, I don't know if we knew exactly where we were going or the rules, the end result, until too far along in the process. So that kind of information, I really learned a lot, and plan on taking that back with me to, you know, fix a few things along the way. So.
Crystal, come on. Just for Bob, he's excited to get home tonight to go running and hang out with friends. He is practicing what he believes by connecting getting in shape and having friendships along the way. A couple things you said is building people relationships in a chapter is one of the best things you can do. For all of you financial people, it's time to look at your own companies too. You got a lot of talent there. You got to build from within.